Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius March 11, 2023. It's a strong time for creative thinking and putting your ideas into practice. Your advice to others can be most helpful now. You might arrive at a new perspective on your love life, affections, or creative pursuits. Connecting with someone through ideas or beliefs can be satisfying. Today's energies stabilize your confidence and outlook, as you're inclined to feel good about the future. The moon spends the day in your intimacy sector, encouraging a deeper focus on your feelings and desires. Part of you may want to test your feelings or limits, and another part wants to simplify, and finding a middle ground makes sense. When it comes to astrology, the planets and luminaries are the most famous celestial objects to watch in regard to trends here on Earth. However, the asteroids also bring impactful information for us to watch, as well. Juno, named after the wife of the ancient god, Jupiter, is the asteroid tied to loyalty and devotion. The zodiac sign that she spins within colors her flair and energy. Recently, she has soared through Aries, causing her to truly embody the powers of the ram and encourage dynamic relationships that support freedom, autonomy, and exploration. Channel this energy, regardless if single or attached, for a few remaining days. Financial matters might be somewhat stressful. It might be time to reconsider your budget and financial commitments when the moon in Libra opposes Jupiter in Aries and Chiron in Aries. Doing it on your own may cause more stress, especially if you feel like you have to be overly self-reliant to handle your financial issues. But it might be worthwhile to talk to a financial advisor to see what your options are. If you want to balance your books, you will need to be vulnerable about your expenses and goals. On the same day that Venus moves into her final 7 days in your income sector, the planet of money is confronted by the moon as it makes its last visit to your financial sector before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves. With both sides of the financial fence demanding your attention and at an important time for both, this might create some financial tension. However, while Venus can turn this into motivation on the income front, Ceres will use this to better understand your financial needs and priorities. If you are staying grounded and have been making headway in the choice of food you eat and your daily exercise practice, today may come and go with no great strain. If, on the other hand, you have been ignoring your body's more subtle messages, you may receive a wake-up call. Attention is required in order to live the healthiest way possible. Address your body's wishes as much as you possibly can. If you don't hear your body's messages, you need to take the time to tune in. Take care that your generosity and loyalty toward a family member doesn't cost you too much in the long run. You may feel as though you don't have a choice when it comes to fulfilling requests from someone in your family, but this isn't really the case. You always have the choice. If there is something you just aren't comfortable with, the essence of this day can give you the extra courage you need to take a stand. It is just as Venus moves into her final 7 days in your income sector that she is coming under pressure from the moon, as it makes its last visit to your financial sector before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves. This might create some financial tension, but for both planets, this is just what they need, with a bit of pressure benefiting both sides of the financial fence. At the same time that as the planet of money Venus will be using this as motivation on the income side of the financial fence, on the other side this is helping Ceres in her deep dive into your financial needs and priorities. While the moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday has seen any strong emotional responses and any personal or relationship tension from the full moon this created drop back, in its wake the benefits are being revealed. As well as leaving you more emotionally engaged and more determined to make Mercury, the planet of communications first, last and only full week in Pisces count, this has left you with a more authentic sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. It's possible that you have been neglecting your personal issues recently. However, due to the current alignment of the moon, avoiding any drama may not be an option anymore. In fact, some of your relationships may require you to delve deeper into the other person's psyche. This could be with a friend, romantic partner, or even someone who has been bothering you lately. It's important to take the time to reflect on your relationships and address any underlying issues that may be causing tension. This could lead to a greater understanding and deeper connection with those around you. However, it's also important to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being in the process. Don't shy away from confronting any uncomfortable emotions that may arise during this time. The moon's energy can be intense, but it can also provide a powerful opportunity for growth and healing. Trust in yourself and the process, and be open to the insights and revelations that may come to light. As the Libra moon opposes Jupiter in Aries in the morning, we may feel a surge of enthusiasm and optimism, but we must be mindful of the potential for excess. While it's essential to have faith in ourselves and our abilities, it's equally important to avoid arrogance and overconfidence, which could lead to our downfall. During this time, we may find ourselves in situations where we are tempted to let our guard down or reveal too much, whether it's in personal or professional relationships. It's crucial to exercise caution and discernment, especially when dealing with those who may not have our best interests at heart. We may feel pressured to say yes to things we're not comfortable with in an attempt to please others, but it's crucial to set healthy boundaries and prioritize our own needs. In our interactions with others, we may be inclined to lend a helping hand or extend our resources. While it's admirable to be generous, it's crucial to ensure that we're not putting ourselves in a vulnerable position. Before making any commitments, we should evaluate whether the terms are fair and equitable and whether we're comfortable with the potential outcomes. Overall, it's important to strike a balance between optimism and caution during this time. By being mindful of our actions and decisions, we can avoid potential pitfalls and achieve our goals while preserving our integrity and well-being. Shortly after the moon opposes Jupiter in Aries, we will face another cosmic challenge as the moon opposes Chiron in Aries. This could be a difficult time as we come face to face with the consequences of our actions. It's possible that we will realize that our expectations of others have led us down a path of disappointment and frustration. We may feel regret and self-blame over our mistakes, especially if we've made similar errors in the past. However, this moment of discomfort can also serve as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. By acknowledging our patterns and taking responsibility for our actions, we can make changes to avoid repeating the same mistakes. It's important to sit with the discomfort and take the time to process our emotions. By doing so, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our tendencies. This self-awareness can inspire us to make positive changes in our behavior and relationships. Although it may be challenging to face our mistakes, it's crucial to remember that this experience can help us break free from negative patterns and move forward in a healthier, more fulfilling direction. With a willingness to learn and grow, we can transform our lives and create a brighter future for ourselves.